welcome to another episode of Eat My Pasta. Dominic, I see everything that you got out here today. It looks like we're doing a show, everything eggplant maybe.
That's correct. We're going to feature the eggplant raviolis, and we can have so many uses besides, you know, we could use it with the butter and little Romano cheese with marinara sauce, vodka sauce. But today we're going to do a little twist. We're going to boil them halfway, then we're going to make an eggplant lasagna style with some butternut squash and a fresh tomato sauce, some mozzarella, and then we're going to bake it. It's going to be
completely vegetarian again.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so good. So, and it's a little twist. People don't realize how good it tastes, and they don't need too much work, and just a little twist, and you'll be surprised. You can make this a day before and just bake it.
Beautiful.
So if you have company, if you make it, you don't have to worry about it. It won't change anything, and it tastes better, as time goes by. So these are the eggplant raviolis. We're gonna need 2 dozen. So you could put them in boiling water and cook them. Now we're gonna normally cook this about 5 to 6 minutes. We're just gonna cook these about 3 minutes. We just wanna boil them a little bit. So we cook 2 boxes.
How beautiful they are.
Oh, could you see them like that? I love them.
All right.
So, and we're gonna make we're gonna saute one frying pan with some. I chopped this about 2 cups of butternut squash. I'm gonna chop some fresh onion. We're gonna saute it together and just pour it right over there. And it's, I make this home. My kids, everybody says it tastes so good. As a matter of fact, I did one last week, and it's still. I did some last night. It gets better and better. So. And
a lot of people wouldn't think of using ravioli as a basis. I mean, as the pasta, lasagna.
Oh, it's give it a try. You'll be surprised how good it is. So this is gonna, and I don't want this too fine. I just wanted to chop a little bit. I'm gonna put it together with the butternut squash. I got the frying pan over here. Put a little oil. Put it in there. And I just wanted to saute this a little bit.
Here.
I'm going to put a little salt and pepper. Season it. And we just let this cook it up a little bit. Not too long, because we're going to bake it. And I chopped it fine. This way it won't take long to cook. I'm going to leave it on. Meanwhile, we're going to start doing, we got the raviolis in there. We're going to make a fresh tomato sauce. I love
that. I love when you do that.
I got like 5 or 6 plum tomatoes. The reason why I like the fresh tomatoes, you can use marinara if you want to, you can use bechamel, you can use vodka sauce, but the freshness of these fresh tomatoes, it's a little, when you see it at the end, it's got a little pinkish in there.
Time, yeah.
Yeah. And this we don't have to cut it so fine because we're going to put in a blender. We're going to mash everything up. Okay, I'm going to put some olive oil. Some more here. So I'm going to put some onion here. Okay. So you stir those raviolis. Only cook like about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to put a little white wine in here just to so they don't dry up and give it a little sweeter taste. This in there, got the fresh tomatoes in there. And they're not going to cook that long because we're going to cook this in the oven. Yeah, as soon as they float, you can take these out. Gonna put a couple cloves of garlic. There we go. Little salt and pepper. Just turning this up. Beautiful. And put a little cold water and then we put them in the bowl. That's it. Fill it up with cold water. And we'll put them in the bowl with a little bit of olive oil. This way they don't. With this, I like to put a fresh red pepper. Just give it that sweetness. And that's gonna cook. Like I said, we're gonna put it in a blender, just mash everything up with this tomato sauce. I told you, if you want to make a quick tomato sauce, it's a great recipe, and it tastes real good. Let's put up the fire up here. There we go. Like you do, put a little bit of water for the ravioli. This way it won't be that too much thick. There we go. This is coming along good. Like I said, this just probably about 5 minutes will be good. And it's going to go over top of the ravioli with the fresh mozzarella. It's going to be real good. This is almost done. Put a little fresh basil in there. Just gonna chop it up. And you can put a lot of stuff in there.
Oh, it smells delicious
If
already.
you want to. Now, if you want to really give it a little twist, I got some eggplant here that I laid it on from before. Just give it a little flavor there. And this is going to cook about 4 or 5 minutes. This is just about done. Taste this. Oh, there it is. Let's see here. It's a little crunchy, good. Oh, that onion's got a nice.
Wilted a little bit, perfect.
I put a little water in there. I don't want it to dry out. I want it to stay moist, but I still want it to cook. There you go. Beautiful. Just a couple of minutes is done. Just a minute. As soon as they get wilted, we're going to put it in the bowl with the blender. Then we'll put it back in, and we got the sauce. I tell you, even in the summertime or even in the winter, if you get a chance to buy fresh tomatoes, and instead of the can, I'm going to show you the way you make this. Put it in the blender, it comes out nice and pink, and what a taste! This is even great if you want to make a bit of pizza sauce. I would just put a little onion, very little onion. I won't put the eggplant, fresh tomato, the pepper will give it a nice natural sweetness. And you just blend it and put on top of the pizza. It's better to be the best pizza you'll ever eat. So this is just about done. Then you got the ravioli.
Want me to layer them in there?
No, we're gonna put sauce on the bottom. I will put a little bit of oil in, this way it won't stick. Just not too much. This is about done. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to put a little more oil in there. That's the oil. Need a nice oil there. Now,
Looking good, Dominic.
put a little water in there so we have some. Okay, it's just about done. I don't want it to cook it all the way. I just want the tomatoes to get wilted. This we shut off. Shut this off, and we have it. Beautiful. Okay, gonna put this back in here so we can use it for the eggplant when we layer it. It didn't take too long. See, it's just nice and wilted. Got a nice flavor. And when you put the combination together, you'll be amazed how good it tastes. So this is good. Alright, so we can shut this off. Just leave this on. I'm going to put in, you know what, I think I'm going to put it right in a bowl and just blend it with, this we don't need. Put it here. I want to put a little bit of water from the raviolis. Okay. If you don't have a blend, if you don't want to use one of these, and you can use a blender, but this is easier. And you see the color of these tomatoes and peppers, how they change. No, and you see the tomatoes and they're becoming pink.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like I said, you want to use a Cuisinart or blender, just be careful with the blender because it's hot. Make sure you gotta put your hand on it. Right. Alright, this is good. And we don't need too much of this. We don't need too much for the sauce for the ravioli. So, okay, here we go. Got the raviolis here. We cooked about 2 to 3 minutes. We have the mozzarella. We have the butternut. Just want to taste this for seasoning.
Want to check it, right?
Taste the red pepper and the eggplant. Just give it a little bit of acidity that blends in. So I just happen to have it. If you have it, it's a good idea. Now we start assembling this. You have a, like I said, if you have a company, it's, or even for your family, it's great to make it the day before. Get some grated cheese on the bottom. Here's your raviolis. We just placed them. Now, when you cut these open with the eggplant, and you're gonna see it. It's amazing. It's a great and easy idea.
And healthy.
For sure.
Completely vegetarian. Yep.
There we go. Put another one in here. Okay. No.
Could you add like a little bajout or something like that? To that
If you want to, I don't know about prosciutto. I would add some spinach if you want
some
to.
spinach?
Prosciutto, maybe a little pancetta, you know. But certain things, if you want to add prosciutto, I'm sure it'd be fun. Okay, now we put the onion with the butternut.
Boy, this is actually pretty easy.
Now we put a little more grated cheese, which is right here. This is fresh mozzarella. I like fresh mozzarella. This, when it cooks, give it a little nice elasticity. It gives a nice flavor. It's going to bring everything together. Now you could make 2 pans out of this. That's okay. We'll stretch that out. We'll make it thicker. I will put a little more sauce here, and it's perfect. Put the rest of it in here. Alrighty.
That looks beautiful, Dom.
Now, I see a nice intake. When you see it, I wanted to have that little thickness, so when you see it, you see the whole combination of with the mozzarella and the pasta and the eggplant, little cheese.
My mouth's watering over here.
So we cover it up. You need some more mozzarella, little. It's right there. Here you go. So we're gonna put some cheese, and we're gonna bake this about 350, about 20 minutes.
So
The next thing we're gonna do, Lily, my dear, we're gonna get the eggplant raviolis. But for the sake of the time, I got the eggplant. I put them in the oven. I roast it. Then I put it in a blender with walnuts, pinoli nuts, a little bit of olive oil, and orange. You know, squeeze the pulp of the orange. I blend it all in, and it came out real good. And we sell these too anyway, so if you want to buy them and you don't want to make them, we sell these. They're up front. But once you taste, you'll see it. So, and that's another, you don't have to put it right over. You could use this for, if you want to, you could fry these up instead of boiling and dip it in there. But I found that this is really a little different little twist. So
I'll
you
put
could,
those in,
you
yeah.
could put this in. We're just going to cook 12. 12 should be enough. The other thing that I want to do is, whether it's summer or winter, you could always find eggplant. And we're going to do grilling. We're going to make a grilled eggplant appetizer with mozzarella and tomatoes, some
oh, yummy.
arugula. So the first thing is, and this you could do the day before if you want to warm them up. You know, just don't use this. If you want, you can use it, but and we're going to cut them about I don't want them too thin because I wanted to taste it. About 3/4 of an inch. We're just going to make one or two just to show. You know, when people come, you can make sandwich with this. You could do a lot of things with it. We're just going to make 4 nice stack. So if you don't have a grill, you can use you know, iron, iron pan. You know,
Like a cast iron pan.
Cast iron pan. That's the word I was looking for. Cast iron pan, and or you just want to mark it, and then you save it, and then we're just gonna season this a little bit. What I want to do is with this, I want to put a little bit of olive oil, little salt, pepper, parsley, and some fresh garlic. This is chopped fresh garlic. And we're going to put just a little bit of balsamic.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so now the grillies should be ready. Are those raviolis? I just want to...
You want a part cooked or cook?
I just want to clean the grill a little bit so it won't stick. This is one of my favorite sandwiches too. You could put it in. Here we go. So put it on there. You just wanted to mark, and then if you want to, you can put these back in the oven for a few minutes. Just to make them a little softer, but you want a little bit of the bite in there. They just cook it nice, and the vinegar gives it a nice flavor. The balsamic with the fresh garlic and the parsley. The rest we're just gonna put on top. I don't want to waste it. Beautiful. There we go. And this is gonna grill for a couple of minutes on each side. Then we change it. Here we go. How's the raviolis coming, Lillian?
I think they're just about done. Huh?
Yeah, a couple more minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. A little bit more on this. I told you, you get one of the cast iron pan, and you know, to do these and any kind of veggies. you know, if you don't want to do it outside, and it's so healthy for you, and it makes a little bit of smoke, but you put the pan on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Turn
that's
it.
nice.
See a nice mark? Here we go. Then we turn it the other way. Oh, beautiful. Now we're going to make a nice sample, a nice stack with these. If we give them 2 each with some mozzarella, I think this is going to be ready. You want me to take them out?
I got it.
What we're going to do is we're going to sample an appetizer. You can do individual and family style. Put some masculine in the bottom here. There we go. Now, I got nice plum tomato here. Use this knife, it's a little more sharper. There we go, maybe not. There we go. So we cut the tomato. And you know, you don't want to cut it too thin or too thick. This is a beautiful plum tomato. And we're going to stack these. There we go. Okay. Got a nice fresh mozzarella that we make every day, 2 or 3 times a day. So we're gonna just cut it. I'll put it right here for you. Okay. Now, here we go. We're gonna start like this. We're gonna put this on the bottom. Gonna put a nice fresh mozzarella on it. Try to run that up here. Here we go. Put a little bit of salt on the tomatoes if you want to season them. Now we repeat this. Mozzarella. All this extra for you, little.
Oh, thank you.
I just wanted to be more uniform. You know what? We could put these over here at the end.
Now you gave away my
There you go.
apron.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
That looks really pretty.
Now on the top, put some roasted pepper. I love sun-dried tomatoes. So the first thing I would do is I would just
That's a sun-dried pepper, right?
pepper. That's right. Sun-dried pepper. Thank you.
Can't get that too many places.
No.
Those are amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Put this on there. Put some olive. We'll do the same thing with this other one. First we put a little balsamic. And we put some extra virgin olive oil. Sprinkle with some parsley.
Oh,
And there you go. This will be like family style because you can make 4 out of these. Or just for lunch, just put it in the center. You know, for the individual, and you have it for a friend or somebody. Just a grilled eggplant appetizer salad.
that is beautiful. Okay, Dominic, so now we're just going to take those raviolis, the eggplant ravioli.
That's correct.
And do your magic, Dominic.
What we're gonna do, this is the sauce that we made that we put in a blender
Uh-huh.
with the walnuts, the pinoli nuts,
Little bit of olive oil.
the olive oil, the orange. It's
And the orange. Who would think of putting orange in there?
it gives, when you taste it, you'll find out. So I'm gonna, this you could warm it up just a little bit because they've been, you know, stay out. So this you could see the eggplant. We're just gonna place this, and this you could put them in the microwave or warm it up as soon as you, because we've been laying around here. But you just put it on there. The sauce, you could just put a little dab on top. There we go. Perfect. And we save some of the sauce, so you could put it on the side. You don't need too much. You just want a little combination of both. You save some this way. You could. I know you want some extra one. The combination is a whole walnuts, pinoli nuts, And we'll just put some nice cheese on it. I love fennel, so we could decorate with some fennel here. It gives it a really nice anise flavor to it. And this, if you want to make this ahead of time, you could just put it in the oven, in an oven dish, or you could put it in the microwave for a few minutes. And you could use this as an appetizer or as a second dish. It's a side dish, you know, whatever you want to do. So there's a lot of things you could do with this sauce and the raviolis. Here we go. Don't do too much with it. And we're gonna put it on and we're gonna enjoy it. And hopefully you try. It's not that difficult. It's easy to put together and it's really good and delicious.
Okay, so this is going to bring us to a close of Eat My Pasta. But Dominic, just walk us through real quick what we made today.
Okay, so a recap. We bought the eggplant raviolis. We made a fresh tomato sauce. We sauteed some butternut squash with some onions. We assemble it. We bake about 350, about 20 minutes. And this is fresh mozzarella. This is the end product. We're gonna just dig into it so we could see.
Oh my God, is that beautiful.
Now you got, as you can see, you got the fresh mozzarella, the raviolis, the butternut. So here, Lillian.
Thank you.
I'll take some from a little bit from me and
I'm trying it, kids.
we give it a taste.
Ah, look at all that cheese.
And this is still warm if you let it settle
Nice
a little
and hot.
bit. And it's
Oh, there we go. Salute.
salud. As you can see, the raviolis are still cooked.
Don't
Still
forget
intact.
about it. That's delicious. Delicious. That is.
You got the eggplant, you got the pasta, you got the mozzarella, you got a combination of all together to bring it together.
That is some meal.
It's real good. It's delicious. And these are the eggplant raviolis with the oil and the walnut and the pignoli. It's real good. And then we have this, like I said, you could use it for an appetizer. You use a side dish. It's It's
When
not
it's
it's
good,
not
it's
sweet,
good.
but it's the walnut. I can't tell you. It's better tasted than felt, and it's real delicious. Like I said, this is a beautiful idea for side dish. Whatever you have, for any kind of chicken, pork, veal, anything. And this is our appetizer with the grilled eggplant, the fresh mozzarella, tomato, sun-dried pepper, and some mixed green. And you can make family style. You cut this in quarters. You can keep the whole half for salad in the afternoon.
Beautiful.
We enjoy doing this, bringing it to you, and hope you try it. It's whatever you need. We have them right here, so we appreciate your time and
Let
spending
me
with
just get a
us.
little of that off your face. We are
Oh.
enjoying that. Anyway, we'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Di quella pira lo rendo fuoco, tutte le fibre marceva un po', e più spennila occhio fra poco.